Thanks for your interest in the College of Biological Sciences. This session will review information for students in the University of Minnesota system interested in transferring to the College of Biological Sciences. This session will include some information about the college, discuss admissions requirements, and plan for courses for future semesters. Course recommendations will be specific to students on the Twin Cities campus. If you are currently on a different U of M system campus and would like to discuss courses for transfer to a CBS program, please reach out to cbschange@umn.edu to discuss. If you currently attend a different institution outside the U of M system, please contact cbs-tsfr@umn.edu for information and support. The College of Biological Sciences, also known as CBS, offers a small college feel within a larger university setting. CBS offers biology-related majors and minors that focus on research and learning biology by doing biology. This is evident in CBS's lab-focused and group work-oriented curriculum that teaches applied skills for entering a variety of industry, research, and healthcare careers. More about CBS majors and minors, including curriculum and career information, can be found on our website. Students apply to the college to pursue a CBS major, but minors are open to students across the university looking for a biology-related focus to their current major. Minors can be added through the CBS website after prerequisite coursework has been completed. Now that you know a little bit more about the college, let's review the transfer requirements. Students applying for transfer to CBS are reviewed for 3 requirements. Students that meet admissions requirements and submit an application by the application deadline are guaranteed admission to their first choice major in CBS. There is no additional major declaration process once a student is admitted, unless a student chooses to change their major within CBS. The admissions requirements for transfer to CBS are: students must be in good academic standing with their current college, not currently on academic probation or suspension. Students must have a 2.0 cumulative GPA based on the completion of 26 semester credits. A minimum of 12 credits must be completed at the University of Minnesota. Students must also have a science GPA of 2.5 or higher, with at least 3 science GPA courses completed prior to application deadline. The science GPA includes any math and science classes applicable to CBS degrees, excluding GCC, pharmacology, and/or psychology courses. These classes count as electives for several of the majors, but do not provide an adequate sense of how you will perform in biology, chemistry, or physics coursework. Classes that require students to register for lecture and lab separately, but need both parts to move on to the next level, like Chemistry 1061 and 1065, are counted as one class for admissions. AP/IB coursework will fulfill CBS requirements, but will not be considered in the science GPA since grades are not attached. So AP Calculus credit will fulfill the calculus requirement for CBS, but will not be included when factoring the science GPA. Transfer course equivalencies will be considered, but one class applicable to a CBS degree must be completed at the University of Minnesota before transferring. Students apply for transfer through the One Stop website. Go to onestop.umn.edu/forms, open the Admissions, Transfer, and Re-enrollment section, complete the application for undergraduate change of college. Students applying to add a CBS program as a dual degree to their current program should complete the additional undergraduate degree program application listed on the same One Stop page. This paper form allows students to maintain their current program and add a BS degree program in CBS. Students currently pursuing a BS program in a different college that wish to add a second BS program or second major in CBS should contact cbschange@umn.edu to complete the proper application. Students transferring from Rochester to the Twin Cities campus complete the change of college form. Students from other system campuses apply through the change of campus form. All applications are due by February 1st for fall admission and October 1st for spring admission. All applications will be reviewed after the deadline, and applicants can expect to receive an admissions decision via email within 3 weeks of the deadline. Admitted students will attend orientation with CBS Advising and will be assigned a CBS advisor before the start of their first term in CBS. Students that receive denied decisions are encouraged to apply to CBS again in a future semester when they have met admissions requirements. As you prepare for transfer, you are likely also thinking about future course registration. The rest of the presentation will focus on planning for CBS coursework. To review CBS degree requirements and plan for future registration, it is best to utilize the university's course catalog system. You can access the course catalog through your MyU portal under the Academics tab. Under Programs, select Twin Cities. Then select Current Programs. Then your CBS major of interest. All CBS majors have similar foundational curriculum branching off into more major-specific courses in the latter half of the programs. CBS degree requirements are subject to change. Always consult with the most recent degree requirements in the course catalog. When admitted to CBS, you will be held to the degree requirements of the term that you start in the college. Data shows that students do best in their CBS coursework when they are also taking non-science classes. Every semester, CBS recommends that students plan for 10 to 11 credits of science coursework and 4 to 5 credits of something non-science. These non-science classes could be liberal education requirements, prerequisites for graduate or professional programs, classes for a non-science minor, or simply classes of interest. You must be registered for 13 credits to be considered a full-time student, and most CBS students take between 14 and 16 credits in a semester. Now we will walk through some of the foundational coursework applicable to all CBS majors. These are the classes most students take before being admitted to the college. This is not an exhaustive list of options, but these are the most common classes that CBS will consider for calculating your science GPA for admission. If you have questions about equivalent coursework from other majors or institutions, please reach out to a transfer advisor. Nature of Life, Nature of Science, and Research coursework are the first classes listed for all CBS majors. This coursework is designed for students coming from outside the university to help adjust with their transition to the U. We know that you have already completed a similar experience for your current college on the Twin Cities campus, and so we do not require these classes for students transferring from a different college on the Twin Cities campus. Students transferring from U of M system campuses will plan for Biology 3001, Nature of Science and Research during their first fall in CBS. Foundations of Biology is CBS's general biology sequence focused on learning biology by doing biology and experiment design. This set of classes is required for moving forward in other CBS-specific coursework. Many students do Biology 1951, 1961 in one semester, and 2003 and 3004 in the following semester. You could also spread the course sequence into 3 semesters to better accommodate your schedule. Registration in Biology 1951, 1961 is limited to CBS students during the registration queue. At the end of the queue, available spots will open to students planning for transfer to CBS. The date that registration will open to non-CBS students will be included in the notes section for the course on Schedule Builder. Course access may be limited, so you may also want to plan for a backup course as well. Students that complete Biology 1951, 1961 before transfer may register for Biology 2003, 3004 during their regular registration time the next semester. CBS does not accept Biology 1009 or AP Biology for any part of the Foundations of Biology sequence or any other CBS requirements. All CBS majors are required to take 2 quantitative requirements. You must take calculus to fulfill quantitative 1, and quantitative 2 can be fulfilled by a variety of options. Statistics 3011 is a popular option for quantitative 2, especially if you are planning for graduate or professional school. Statistics is a popular prerequisite for a variety of programs. Quantitative requirements will be calculated in your science GPA for admission. Chemistry is a major prerequisite for moving forward in other CBS coursework. So CBS recommends you start chemistry as soon as possible and continue the track until you're done with chemistry. You have two options for completing chemistry requirements. Many students starting in other colleges at the U will start in the Track 2 sequence. Track 2 course offerings are offered every term. All CBS majors require students to complete through Chem 2301. Other majors require Chem 2302, and some majors provide elective credit for Chem 2302 and 2311. Refer to the course catalog to see what your intended major requires. You also have the option to register for Track 1, the Chemistry for the Life Sciences sequence. This sequence has focused general chemistry content on information specific for life sciences, allowing students to complete all organic chemistry requirements in 3 semesters instead of 4 or 5 as in Track 2. Currently, specific life sciences courses are only offered in specific terms. More about the life sciences sequence can be found on the CBS website. Please consult with a CBS transfer advisor if you have questions about which sequence is best for you. Some students may start in Chem 1015, Introduction to Chemistry. This is great preparation for Chem 1 if needed, but does not meet any CBS requirements. Chem 1015 will not be included in your science GPA for admission. Most CBS majors require students to take 2 semesters of calculus-based physics. Again, you have 2 options for completing physics requirements. Both options are offered every semester, and you can switch between tracks if necessary. Physics for the life sciences focuses on life sciences applications, while physics for science and engineering is more geared towards engineering applications. Many CBS students prefer physics for the life sciences. All CBS majors require students to take at least 1 elective course. You can search the course catalog for options available for your intended major. These are always listed at the end of the major requirements in the course catalog. Some electives have less prerequisites and may be available to you before entering CBS. You may consider an elective to explore your interests, make degree progress, and build your science GPA for admission. Finally, for students interested in neuroscience, the first major course, Human Neuroanatomy, is open to students across the university. There are 2 options for completing the requirement. Neuroscience 2101 is a lab course only offered in the fall. This is the preferred option. Students needing more flexibility in their schedule for degree progress may consider Neuroscience 2001, only offered in the spring. This option does not include a lab. These classes only apply to the neuroscience major and related minors. If you have additional questions about course planning or other transfer information, please reach out to cbschange@umn.edu to clarify. Students with quick questions about registration may also check in with a CBS advisor during drop-in advising offered most Monday through Friday afternoons during the fall and spring semesters. More information about drop-ins can be found on the CBS website. Thank you again for your interest in CBS programs.